So the name of this tournament is the FIFA World Cup. So it's the trophy fought by countries of this planet Earth. It is a complex story starting out because supposedly, with all due respect, the tiny nations of football begin the preliminary qualifiers. All of this is done just to get a few people to join, a few countries to join in the major qualifiers to decide 32 teams. This cuts across Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Asia. And then there's an integrated form of playoffs just to get 32 teams to assemble in Qatar. And this case was not any different. 32 teams assembled in Qatar. And by the turn of this morning, Sunday morning, two teams were standing. Two teams left standing with the right to wear the crown for the third time. Fortunately, Argentina have been champions twice, in 78 with Mario Kempes and Daniel Passarella, and in 86 with George Burruchaga and the great Diego Armando Maradona. And France, on the other hand, the champions twice, in 1998 in France when they hosted it, with Deschamps, who is their current coach, was the captain at the time. Deschamps, the great Zidane, Lilian Thuram, Desailly, Fabian Barthez, the list is endless. It was a pretty good side. And then in 2018, with N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, Hugo Lloris, Steve Mandanda, and the rest. So this stage on Sunday at the Lusail, 80,000 capacity Lusail Stadium in Qatar, was the stage to get a third crown for either of these teams. And I'm telling you, this game did not disappoint at all. Some people books this is probably the greatest World Cup final match ever. It can be argued, but it's still fresh in our memories, so we will pretty much stamp it as the greatest World Cup final match ever. And I mean, to some people too, it is probably the greatest football match they have ever seen. And if anyone was introduced to the sport today, it is by far, it would be hard to top what they've seen today. It was a great World Cup final match. It had everything from this magnificent stadium being the stage, to the crowd, to the personalities that were there in the stadium, and the players who decided to turn up. It was a stage for King Leo, the great Lionel Messi, who pretty much throughout his career has literally replicated Diego Maradona. Lionel Messi, like Diego Maradona, won the U20 World Cup in 1979 against the Soviet Union and won the best player of that tournament. In 2005, Lionel Messi won the U20 World Cup, beating Nigeria 2-1. He was the best player of that tournament. So this was pretty much Maradona winning it in 86, and this was, Leo doing the same thing in 2002. But Argentina ended up winning this game on penalties. It was a game that was pretty much in Argentina's favor, had Albiceleste written over it the first half and the first 70 minutes, to be honest. The story of the game, it was a crazy game of football, In the 23rd minute, Angel Di Maria was tripped by Ousmane Dembele in the box, and it was a penalty for Argentina, which King Leo coolly converted it, slotted it to the left of Hugo Lloris. And then there was, it was 2-0, probably one of the best team goals of this tournament. Might be the best team goals of this tournament. An interception to Messi, a side-footed pass to the extremely talented Julian Alvarez, well-weighted pass to Alexis McAllister, who slid it into the path of an onrushing Angel Di Maria, who curled it to the corner, 2-0, and this was in the 36th minute. The game was pretty much sewn at this point. But then came the French resurgence with a couple of substitutions. Kolo Muani, who was just exceptional in this game, came in for Olivier Giroud, Ousmane Dembele was also substituted. And then came the French resurgence. It was a game where Argentina were largely the better side in this final, but France managed, to come back from the brink of death. In the 80th minute, Kolo Muani wrestled with Nicolas Otamendi and got in the box and got tripped by Otamendi, and it was a penalty, which Kylian Mbappe slotted it to the right of Emiliano Martinez. And barely a minute after that, it was a well-worked goal, an interchange between Thuram and Mbappe, and Thuram placed it in the path of Mbappe, and Mbappe rifled him. A great goal. His game was tied at 2. And it was just end-to-end stuff. And then Argentina had a break. And of course, it fell to the great Lionel Messi, who tapped in the 108th minute. The game went on, and it was a fight. It was pretty much a fight at that point. It was entertaining. It was end-to-end. It was just slim margins. Things happened. King Leo just making sure he would leave this field a champion. And the game went on and on and on. And in the 118th minute, there was a corner for the French team, and it went to the edge of the box. Kylian Mbappe tried to coil it to the top corner, and Montiel, unfortunately, handled the ball. And it was penalty for France. 3-2 at this point. All the pressure on Mbappe to slot in a second penalty kick and have his hat trick in a World Cup final. And of course, Mbappe stepped up and put it on the right side of Emiliano Martinez. This game was tied at 3 in extra time. And at this point, everyone's hearts were racing. Throughout extra time, Argentina were also the better side. Messi caught in and rifled him in, almost ripped the top corner, and Hugo Lloris had probably the save of the match, tipping it over the bar. And late in the game, probably the last kick of the game, the ball fell to Kolo Muani, and Emiliano Martinez with that incredible kick save to save Argentina, and it was penalties. Of course, Kylian Mbappe stepped up once again. This kid did everything he could in the final to deliver this for France. He slotted his penalty. Lionel Messi stepped up, coolly converted his penalty. And the second kick for France was missed by Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman stepped up, and Emiliano Martinez saved it. Paulo Dybala stepped up for Argentina, buried it. And then came the young Tchouaméni, who, of course, there was a psychological play with Martinez held the ball and then threw it on the ground. And Tchouaméni picked it up. There were mind games, and he placed it wide. At this point, it was 3-1. And Paredes stepped up, scored the third kick for Argentina. And the French stepped up with Kolo Muani, who was really a real spark for the French. He buried his penalty, played it straight directly into the goal. And the decider was by Montiel. Montiel stepped up with all the pressure on this planet on his shoulder. He coolly slotted to the right of Hugo Lloris. And Argentina were champions of the world for the third time. And Lionel Messi officially has conquered football by winning the FIFA World Cup. And again, replicating his idol, Diego Armando Maradona. So Messi, it is a tale of two Lionels. Coach Lionel Scaloni also won the U20s in 1997. King Leo won it in 2005. Coach Scaloni has done pretty well, having coached, been in charge of the Argentine U20 in 2018, and then got the job with Pablo Aimar and Walter Samuel assisting him. Got the job permanently, took Argentina to the Copa America, third place in 2019, won the Copa America in 2001, and then won the South America Europe Trophy in 2002, early 2002, and now officially a world champion. Incredible achievement by Coach Scaloni, an incredible achievement for Lionel Messi and the Albiceleste. Commensurations to France. They did well, but they were not the better team. This was a great final. We were entertained. It was incredible story for football. And again, once again, football has conquered everything. The winner here is football, and this is why we will always love this game. So Argentina now officially have 3 World Cups, 2 behind Brazil, and South America has finally laid hands on this World Cup. I think Europe has been winning it back to back. The last time South America won it was in 2002. And ever since then, I think Europe has pretty much dominated it. It was a good World Cup, a great World Cup. And I think we will be here to see, hopefully, an even better World Cup in 2026 when the United States, Canada, and Mexico host it once again. Congratulations to Coach Scaloni, the people of Argentina, especially Lionel Messi. His career has been a beautiful one. And to add this World Cup is an amazing feat. He is, in fact, one of the greats. Now, he's officially one of the greats with this World Cup title, with the likes of Zidane, Pelé, Maradona, and the rest, who have Lothar Matthäus, those who have won this World Cup, and Ronaldinho. It's incredible. It's an incredible feat for any footballer. This is the dream, stuff of dreams, but Messi has lived his dreams. Congratulations to Albiceleste, and congratulations. Hopefully my idol Veron gets to smile. See you in 2026.